Hello, folks. Hot Rod Rodney 25 coming back to you with another mail call. This is mail call number 14 for 2020, part 1. And the reason I said part 1 of mail call 14 for 2020 is because we've got a lot of stuff in this mail call from James Dunlop from down in Virginia. Stuff that I had ordered a couple years ago, and it got hand delivered by our friend Nicholas, and I can't remember his last name, but he is on YouTube. A lot of you will know who I'm talking about. Some of you might not. But in this video, part 1 of mail call 14, we are going to do just the building parts, and we'll get into it. Here's some of the buildings that we are going, that's in this mail call. This is still sealed. This is a Walters kit. Cornerstone Series, North Allen Refermery. This will be coming in good use on my layout. And I liked how they put more stuff on the back. It reminds me of like the Tyco, AHM, and all those brands used to do. Lifelike also did that. I believe Bachman did at one time also. But this refinery will come in handy for the oil tankers that I got off of Jack Jack a year or two ago. So because this has the oil loading platform and your tanks and everything in this little diagram that they put on the back. So yeah, this will come in very, very useful. That's one of the buildings. Let me turn that around. And it's still in the original plastic, guys, so hopefully all of it's there and it wasn't re-sealed for any reason. Going into more kits, we'll go ahead and do this one. This is the one of them that I actually was really interested in because it has opening, let me get the big picture, the opening garage doors. I don't know if you can see that or not. It does come out and roll down, I believe. This was I was going to use for probably oil trucks or possibly something for my scrapyard or something like that. I forget where I was going to put it, but it does all seem to be there. They are complete kits. Just a lot of time that I gotta find to assemble them. And this is a Kirby kit. I'm not familiar with these kits, but I'm looking forward to trying to build them the best I can. Here's another Walters Cornerstone kit, and you all may be very familiar with this. Merchants Row 3. This will probably be, I'm not sure what I'll make it, but it'll be a good add-on to my layout. We'll put that aside. And I'm trying to put these so the size of the box is next, guys. So this is like a hotel type building. The kit is very heavy, so it's definitely got lots and lots of parts. This again is a Kobe or Kirby. It's a foreign kit, but you know, anything will work. I mean, anything that'll look good will work for a layout. This is like a hotel. This is more than likely what this will be on my layout. But it may be just the front part up against the wall as a flat. Because I'm not too sure if I'm going to have a lot of room for full size buildings. Same way with this one, this may be a building flat. So moving on to the next one, that's downsizing in the box. Interlocking tower. I can always use one of these somewhere. I've got Atlas ones, and well, I've got so much stuff that I'm not even sure what I got anymore. But interlocking tower, this will come in useful for the yard or other places. And again, these are full kits. They have never been touched or put together or anything. They're just open. But moving on, we've got a Faller house. And this is a farmhouse. Honestly, I don't know if I will be keeping this kit, because I may just hand it over to my friend that's going to have a farm scene on his layout. So this might come in handy for his layout. More than likely, I'm not going to have, I don't know if I'm going to have a farm scene anywhere on my layout. So I'm going to give him a barn and possibly this farmhouse kit to put on his small 4x8 or 4x6, I guess it's going to be, or no, not 4x6. It's less than a 4x. It's like a 4x3. I think we're going to build it. But anyway, moving on to the last box kit. It's another Faller kit, and it's a bridge. Now, to build these other bridges, you will need obviously more of the bridge kits, but it shows you all the different ways that you can build a bridge if you want to make it longer. This is like I'm going to guess a driving bridge. I don't think it's for the trains. Yeah, it is a railroad bridge. I'm sorry, guys. It is a railroad bridge. You can see right there on the front cover. Well, that's how smart I am, huh? But the engine's going across, and it is for track, or I guess you could use it for vehicle traffic, or walking traffic if you wanted to make it historic bridge. But there's the last box kit, I believe. Now I'm going to check, and I'm sorry about the moving of the camera, guys, and the light. we're already 9 minutes into this thing, so I'm going to try to fit these two other buildings in here, and then or a couple other buildings. This one is already put together. This is a big factory building. And get that on camera, and we'll put that on our display. You can see there, you can have the train track going through there for your deliveries and so forth, which is what I like about it, because that's what I'm after some of on my layout. So anyway, there's some windows, and some of the windows you might see is missing. You can stick my finger through the holes. I do have the window parts. He did send the window parts that is not actually in there. That one is, this one is. There you all are. Now, you know, necessarily you don't really have to put them back in, but it does make it kind of look better. There's one missing. You can tell right away that that one's missing, and one of these is missing. So I do have the windows. The upper ones, we got 1, 2, about 2 on that building that I gotta glue in, and that is not hard at all. A little Model Master glue, and you may be familiar with that. Little bit of that, tack them in, and we're good to go. This obviously is some kind of water tower. I believe that is in there also in the parts. So anyway, guys, that's one of the buildings that is already put together, and if that don't fall, with my luck it will. We'll set it up here on the printer. Here is another building already put together. This is a big dude. I don't know if I'm going to have a lot of room for this. I may disassemble it and again just use these as building flats, just to, you know, just to do it that way. And I may cut it right down the middle right here, so all this is more depth and a building flat, and then put this right in beside it and make it look like it's expanded, and so there's depth on this side too. I may decide to do that, I may not. This again is another water tower, which is in the parts, I believe. This is just a stairwell to the roof, and let me adjust the camera a little bit so you can see that a little better. But yeah, this is the second building that is a big one, and obviously it's a Walters kit, because they're pretty big. But that's the reason I like the Walters kits, because there's a lot to them. And you can decide if you want to, you know, chop it down and make flats out of it too. That's entirely up to you. This was a tool company of some kind. I believe somebody blocked out the name and just put tool company. This may end up being Rodney's Tool Company, or Hot Rod's Tool Company, or some kind of tool company. we will see about that in a later date. I'm not anywhere near that part on my layout yet, but it's a pretty neat building. I like it. So let's go to the next kit. There's a highway overpass kit that I will be putting together, and you can see the highway overpass right there on the picture, and there's the kit. This is okay, G. Roberts Printing, so that could have been probably the other building. The instructions to it. Casey Nicole's Fashions. Okay, well, there's another kit I get to put together, and it kind of looks like a apartment building, but it's a business. There's all the molded white pieces that I will have fun painting. And this is made by a company, Small Town USA. Right there. And that's going to be pretty much it for part one. I'm going to just show, this is just random parts. This is actually the windows and some ladders and stuff to one of those buildings. Some skirts, or whatever you want to call them, but they're parts to a building. What building, I'm not sure of, but all kinds of building parts in here. Here's a roof to something. That was kit bashed. This is some kind of little restaurant or something that I don't know where the roof is to it yet. But stuff like that. Little dock with some cargo boxes. Painted up wall. Piece of cardboard. Couple little HO cars, taxis. This one here is a yellow cab taxi. And the rest of it is just random parts to some of the buildings and houses that he had sent, which you'll see here coming up in part two very soon. In this mail call video series. So, till then, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment in the section down below, ring the bell when you do subscribe, that way you don't miss any upcoming videos, and we'll see you next time.